Madrid are definitely the favorites for the Champions League final tomorrow. And if I had to guess the result, I'd probably say Madrid win maybe like 1-0 or 2-0. But that being said, I think Dortmund have a good chance of upsetting them. And here are the reasons why. So number one, the final is played over 90 minutes. So the chance of an upset is significantly higher than over 2 legs. If this were over 2 legs, then I wouldn't really give Dortmund that much of a chance. But over 90 minutes, anything can happen. If you look at the last 4 Champions League finals, all of them ended 1-0. Very tight games. Number 2, in a competition like the Champions League, grit, the ability to hold on, to be mentally resilient, is far more important than your squad on paper. And Dortmund have been arguably the most mentally resilient side in Europe this season. In 5 out of 6 of their Champions League KO matches, they were outplayed on XG. Meaning, the other side created more chances than they did, but they managed to hold on. Even though they were being outplayed in nearly every single game, they managed to hold on and get it through. And that's a really, really important quality. Number 2, Madrid's attacking firepower isn't quite at their peak. They don't really have any player who's really a top-level goal scorer. And just compared to maybe like 2017 Madrid, their attacking firepower isn't quite up there. So let's say maybe Vinicius or Rodrigo have a bad shooting night. Then their chances of scoring go down significantly. Number 3, Dortmund have absolutely nothing to lose. I actually give Dortmund a higher chance of beating Madrid in a Champions League final than maybe, let's say, like Bayern or Liverpool. Because if you look at Bayern and Liverpool, these sides have been beaten by Madrid again and again over the past few years. They have PTSD against Madrid at this point. Dortmund do not suffer that issue. If anything, Dortmund have absolutely nothing to lose. Even if they lose 5-0 tomorrow night, I don't really think they lose much. They can still go out with their heads held up high, even if they lose 5-0. Because for them to even be in the final is an amazing achievement already. And if they win, they get remembered forever. It'll be widely seen as one of the greatest upsets of all time. So it's really a win-win situation for Dortmund. And finally, this is the first time that Madrid have gone into a Champions League final as the undisputed favorites. The past few times, even when they were the favorites, it wasn't so clear. This time round, it's undisputed. Everyone expects them to win. Everyone thinks they're definitely going to win. So there's a much higher chance of them getting complacent. Against Atletico, against Juventus, against Liverpool, they would definitely not go into the final complacent. But against Dortmund, it's almost impossible for them not to go into the final feeling somewhat complacent. And that can hurt them tomorrow night. I'm still expecting Madrid to win the final tomorrow. But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if Dortmund managed to pull off the upset. I'm not expecting it, but it won't be a huge surprise for me. Anyways, I'm excited for the final tomorrow night, and whatever happens, I just hope it's a good match.